To those who perpetrate racism, sexism, bigotry, you are not welcome here.
Portland's mayor spoke first in a long line of those looking to condemn hate and call for peace. Today's coalition gathered at Pioneer Square and featured social activists, civil rights icons, even Timber Joey from the Portland Timbers.
I'm a lifelong Oregonian, and this is my city.
We counted close to 100 agencies total, some holding signs that read, "Our city, our home," a message to the organizer of Saturday's protest, a right-wing activist who lives in Florida and wrote on Facebook he wants to fly here to confront members of the leftist group Antifa. His event page named End Domestic Terrorism. One reason, he notes, this fight. That's conservative writer Andy Ngo getting punched and pelted with liquids at a protest here last month. This video from the Oregonian went viral, and supporters on the far right are angry. Today, Police Chief Danielle Outlaw confirmed she has tapped all available officers to work on Saturday. She couldn't confirm how many that was. The Bureau has close to 900. She added other agencies, including state and federal, are offering to help.
We know we are well supported, and we will have the resources we need to manage these events.
Close to 20 speakers took the mic today, and while all called for peace, some drew hard lines between the groups expected at the protest.
Creating false equivalencies between violent white nationalists and those willing to defend our city against their violence is unacceptable.
In the crowd, supporters on both sides were listening.
It was a really confusing message also that they were sending, because they talked about all these other times that they had marched for their rights. And to say, but this time we shouldn't, I think it's confusing and it's dangerous.
Ted Willer's not speaking out against the actual problem, which is, it's inhumane, it's on the left, and it's not just the right. Like, I don't see my people are always at these events, and we are continuously attacked.
So we've reported in recent days that businesses and events have altered, or in some cases flat out canceled, plans tied to Portland's waterfront on Saturday because of this planned protest. So I asked the police chief, Danielle Outlaw, about that and if she felt it was really necessary. And she said the Bureau was appreciative of those who are steering clear, adding it's unfortunate they had to do that.